Alright, Sam, let's have a look at some weightlifting. Behind the neck press and split. This foot's a little short. Should probably be about here. Otherwise, pretty good. Jerk balance. These are pretty good. Just trying to hold that receiving position just for a moment. Jerk with a knee tap next. Yeah, it's good. You're getting, like, I watched a few of these already, and like you're actually able to like actually balance and do the dip most of the time now, which is a definite improvement. And then when we're looking at these, like, what, again, like at the beginning of the program here, you were just consistently receiving the bar with like a really straight back leg. This isn't your best set, but you could see, like, even that's his front squats. Even on that set where it wasn't great, you could still see you've got like a fairly significant bend in that back knee, right? Having a mare here. So you got a pretty decent bend in your back knee. Yeah, this was dead straight before, and you can see there's an angle there. Still a little bit forward on the front foot, but we'll fix one thing at a time, right? Balance is pretty decent on these. You see that slight movement at the heel. Ideally, there would be no movement there at all, but it's pretty good. Okay, so snatch complex. What we're struggling with is like forward movement of the bar still coming off the floor. So you set up. Like, if it happens on the snatch, I kind of get it because there's a lot going on. But on the deadlift, it's so easily fixable, right? Like, if you just have to pull from the floor to your knee and not go forward, it's not that hard, right? Let me show you again. See that? Yeah. So the bar needs to come up and back. We talked about this a lot of time. Like, if you do it wrong on the deadlift, you're going to do it wrong on the snatch, so you're not going to make any progress. This, after our previous conversation, is my first time trying to put some music on the back of these videos. But if it proves to be too much of a distraction, we might have to ditch it. Okay. See if this one's any better. It's a little better. Okay, that's a lot better. So I don't know if you saw the first video and then you fixed it. So look at the last set as well. Yeah, it's better as well. Okay, maybe you just messed up the first video, you reviewed it, and you corrected yourself. And like, you're a lot more stable in the bottom when you do that as well. I don't know why you keep looking over here. Yeah, there we go. Clean front squat. Yeah, nice. Snatch pull complex. Again, same principles. Trying to correct the same thing. Back and towards you. That was good. Yeah, good. Okay, so I could just give you a really hard time for that first set, but it looks like on the whole these are actually much better, and you have actually been fixing the issue. So you know, fair enough. This is a better length for the press and split. It's still like maybe slightly short, but it's a lot better than the set we did earlier in the week. Jerk balance mix question mark. Oh, this is the week you went up 10% too heavy. Okay, well it's a jerk with the knee tap, so it's not actually jerk balance. Knee foot slid. Is this platform a bit sleepy? That's the second time that's happened. It doesn't help if your overall split length is super long because your back foot's really far back, but yeah, okay. I had a bit of a mare with that set. It's gonna happen. This was basically every single set of jerk with knee dip. That middle rep was good. Okay, so what we're struggling with is like there's no stability in that receiving position, okay? So one of the big issues is inconsistency. So what we need to do is find a split position that is balanced and then stick with it. But like if we look at like the most basic exercise, the press and split, easiest one, this position is not the same as this position, right? So like if you're doing like 100 different positions, how are you going to develop consistency? So that's the main thing here, is regardless of the drill, we should be aiming for the same split position. And then you'll start to see improvement, right? Because you'll be doing 20 sets of various different jerk drills with the same split position instead of 20 sets of jerk drills with different positions every time. So like if you need to go as far as like drawing a chalk box around your feet, I would give yourself a little bit of leeway. So like if your foot's like this size, draw the box like this big. But like that's the kind of margin for error you should be looking for, right? Because we're doing all these drills for consistency, and then the footwork is coming out different every time. That was pretty nice. So this is a good position from this side, but it kind of looks like it's a bit narrow. Like it looks like these 2 feet are like almost on the same line, from this angle at least. Again, a completely different position again there, right? So, right, singles on the snatch. Let's see if the drills we did earlier in the week are transferring. That one, like, little to no forward movement off the floor, which is good. Oh, that was nice. I don't know how you go from that beautiful rep there to a miss. Let's see what happens. That's the exact thing we're working on, isn't it? Look. Yeah, around the knee. That's why we need to fix it. They're still looking over to the right. So look at the last one, see if you finish with a strong one. It's decent, well done. Clean front squat jerk. Yeah, nice pull off the floor, nice balanced receiving position. Not bad on the front squat. Upper back could be a little bit tighter. Yeah. It's pretty solid. Let's get a full recovery in on those jerks. Let's see where this miss came in. Let's say full recovery and like hold the bar above your head until your feet come together. Well, that was weird. I must have let you go. Let me know what happened there, because that looked like I don't know why you missed that. Yeah, again, like just gotta rush the recovery a little bit. Like, nice split position. When you're in this position, right? What you need to do is push off this front leg up and back. So then that way you're pushing the bar up and back, and it'll help you stay stable. If you just sort of like, instead of pulling up and back, if you just like pull this foot this way without driving the bar back, then you're just taking out your feet from under you, and you'll lose your balance forward. Like that. So don't rush that recovery. All right, so a few things there. I gave you a hard time for the first pull on that snatch complex, but then you did fix it. It was actually a lot better for the rest of the week. You did have a couple of misses where you didn't pay attention to that. Cleans are looking much better, much more stable in the receiving position. I don't understand how this miss happened, so let me tell you. Can you explain to me what happened here? Like, was it just like a random fluke? I don't know. We talked about those misses. On the jerk, we need to just, like, I would rather you just did that whole session with the bar and it was the same every time. Because right now, like, there's no consistency at all, and that's what we're trying to, like, rebuild here. So we've got a couple of weeks to that mock meet, and then after that, like, we'll kind of reassess and figure out a strategy to fix that. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. And also, like, that's the first time we, like, I'm with the music in the background. Like, it's not interesting to me to spend time like trying to find music that's appropriate. So, like, after 5 minutes, I'm either just gonna go with it or chin it off. So let me know if you find it distracting or entertaining, or whether I should just chin it off. All right. Good training, Sam. Let me know if you have any questions or comments.